Good morning, kids. I'm going to do some homework practice with you right now. I'm going to do 2 days because these are really quick. So we're going to do packet 2, day 10, and we're also going to do packet 2, day 11. So guys, if you didn't do this yet, go get your packet and do it with me right now. So look at the top. Of course, this is C, and we all know what sound C makes. Let me hear you. Good job. Now for C, guys, you must start at the top. We always start at the top. If you're starting at the bottom, that's not a good habit. We gotta always start at the top. So it's not right at the top. It's kind of a little bit down. Ready? Curve it up and around and down. Uppercase C, K. Curve it up and around and down. You know what to do. Now lowercase c is exactly the same, but you're not starting at the top. You're starting in the middle. Good job. Adriana knows what to do. Ready? A little bit below the middle. Curve it up and around and down. Curve it up and around and down. Good. C, K. Very good. All right. Guys, what we'll do is we're going to sound out all 3 of these words, and then you can go back and write them, okay? So start with C-A-M, okay? Sound it out with me. K-A-M. K-A-M. Cam. Guys, there's an uppercase C because Cam is actually a name. Cam can be a short name for Cameron, which can be a boy or a girl. All right, so Cam, Cam. So your job is to trace it, then write it 3 more times. And what's the rule? Write neatly as you can, no scribble scrabble. If you're still practicing your handwriting, that's totally okay because I know every kid's best when I see it. All right, our next word is C-A-N, can, can. Can you help me? Go ahead and trace it, write it 3 times. Here's our last word, C-A-B, ready? Cab, cab. Cab is another word for what? Taxi, of course. So you're going to trace it. You're going to write it 3 times. Now down the bottom, we've got a sentence. Let's all read it right now. Ready? I can see. I can see a cat. I can see a cat. You should trace that sentence, and then you should write it. Now, guys, on the back, we don't even have to talk about this. This is letter C handwriting. So you're just going to do your very best job and make your C's because good handwriting is very important. And now we're going to jump right over to day 11, packet 2, day 11, because it's the same thing except now we're doing letter P. And this is, this animal right here begins with a P. Do you know what it is? Porcupine. Porcupine. And what sound does P make? P. I can't hear you. What sound does P make? P. Good. Now P is the same thing. It starts at the top, straight line down, back to the top, curve it into the middle. Start at the top, straight line down, back to the top, curve it around into the middle. Okay. Now lowercase p is very similar. You do not start at the top, you start in the middle. Good. All right, ready? Straight line down, back up, and all the way around. Straight line down. Oh, you know what? I did not mention you have to go below the line, just like in G. Straight line down, go below the line, back up, curve it all the way around. Start in the middle, straight line down, go below the line, back up, all the way around. You know what to do. All right, so we've got 3 words. Let's start with P-A-D. Ready? P-A-D. Pad. I can write on a pad of paper. Like here, let me show you. This is my grocery list, guys. This is my sloppy grocery list. This is a pad of paper. All right, cool. So we got pad, P-A-D. You're going to trace it. You're going to write it 3 times. Now let's come over to C-A-P. Oh, P's at the end this time. Interesting. Sound it out. Cap. A cap is another word for a hat, guys, like a baseball cap. All right, so you're going to trace it. You're going to write it 3 times, of course. All right, P-A-T. Ready? Pat. Pat. What do we do when we see this word in the classroom? What do I always do? Don't I always pat your head? Pat, pat, pat. All right, trace, pat, and then write it 3 times. Okay, you know what to do. You can go back and write that after. Read these words with me right now. All right, now, let's look at our sentence. Pam. That's a girl's name, guys. Pam. Pam can. Pam can tap. Pam can tap. Tap, 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 tap. Pam can tap. You should trace that sentence. You should write it by yourself. All right, now, oopsie. Guys, it's so terrible to hold a phone with one hand and video with the other. It's just awful. So here we go. On the other side, you have to practice your P's. Remember, slow down. Do your best. Sloppy handwriting will be challenging because people won't be able to read your words. So I'm going to count on you guys to take your time and do a nice job. All right, boys and girls, listen. Mrs. Crayson, I have to type some reports for Mrs. Floyd today, but I'm going to come back later and read a story. All right? So you guys have a super day, and I will talk to you later.